there's like, I guess, two categories of the airdrop, but there'll actually be three physical drops that go out to people, and so I'll break that down for you. The first one is what I'm calling a thank you airdrop to our community members, so and our investors. So that includes anyone who's been involved with staking or governance, purchasing of Illuvatars, trading on the Illuvidex, when you bought land, all of those interactions and that participation will be rewarded with a drop before we go live with the open beta, which is, I think, really cool and a nice way for us to go into open beta. It's obviously a bonus for these people that have been around for a few years. A lot of people talk about, you said you were going to release this game in 12 months, and things have obviously been quite drawn out since then. And so, yeah, I just feel like this is a good way for us to reward those who have stuck with us for a long time now. So that's the first part. The second category is the gaming airdrop. So, as you know, we portioned off a 10% of our entire token supply for incentives, and it only makes sense for us to release a lot of those incentives at the start to try and get people into the gaming ecosystem, get them hooked on the different games that we have. And so there will be three parts to that. The first one is a private beta that we'll be launching at the end of next month, which will only have a limited amount of participants. We don't know the exact amount yet, but yeah, so that will be a combination of we'll probably give 50% of the spots to people from the community, and the other 50% of spots we're actually going to divvy up between different content creators and partners. And so someone like yourself, we would say to you, hey, you get X amount of spots for your community. You can then go and create a video or a tweet or whatever format you feel is best. Share that pre-registration link, which will ask those users to create an IMX account or just log in if they already have an IMX account. And that will they'll be able to choose you as the content creator that referred them in there. There may be a little bonus for you guys as well. So, but that's undecided at this point. But I think we can work something out for you guys. And yeah, they will go into the running. Let's say you have 1,000 people, whatever that amount is. We haven't worked it out yet. It will be randomized, and we'll pick them out, and then we will send them an email and say, congrats, you got into this very limited private beta test. And with that, those people will earn the first airdrop points, which is pretty cool. So that's the first part. Second part is the open test net, where anyone is able to go in and join. That will be through the Epic game launcher, and that will also be attached to earning airdrop points. That will run for approximately a month. It's not set in stone, but the idea is for us to run that for around about a month. Maybe it ends up being a little bit more. And then from there, we go into the third part, which is go live, where we're on mainnet. Everything's real. Your Illuvials that you collect are owned by you. Anything that you generate, you'll be able to sell on the marketplace, and with that, the majority of the airdrop points will be earned in that period, and that will last approximately 5 months. So it's a fairly long season that we're looking for, and in total, it's I haven't decided on the amount yet, because I don't know, it's a little bit daunting. I was talking to Rich about this the other day, and some of the other marketing guys. We want it to be a very, very substantial amount of money to really get that headline and get a whole bunch of players in to get them hooked. But yeah, I'm sort of holding off. We've got a blog that's going out probably tonight. I'm trying to navigate through all of these announcements and break them up a little bit, but as always, they just end up converging into one period of time. But there's a blog which did have those details, but I ended up redacting them, and the reason is I'm just not 100% sure how much we should do. I've got to make the call in the next couple of weeks. The amount that I originally proposed, I've spoken to the council about, and while we don't need things ratified that are marketing things, I like to talk to the council about it and get their approval, and they're fine with the amount that was initially proposed. But I'm kind of looking at it, and like when you think of this dollar amount, it's like, is that too crazy? Like, are we going a little insane there? But yeah, so that's the airdrop. That gives you a pretty decent breakdown of how it's going to work, and we want to be transparent about it as well.